YouTube. I'm live to share a prophetic decree that I believe for September. And so I'm gonna give you guys a chance to come on. Let me know where you're from so I can greet you. If you are a replay viewer, feel free to fast forward to get right into the content. I want to thank you so much for hopping on this live and participating and engaging by sharing the video, commenting, and all that stuff. I really do appreciate you. YouTube, I'm starting to go live more on YouTube other than TikTok and Instagram right now. I don't know. I just feel like Facebook and YouTube, I'm going to be going live on both of these platforms. So, yeah. So, Oh, just tell him to stick his head in so I can wave. So, welcome everybody. God bless you. I'm super excited. There is a prophetic decree for the month of September. And I shared a little bit of it in the reel, but it's been some very supernatural things that have been happening. It's good seeing you and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Love you.
I love you too. I'm so proud of you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm just trying to get on your level.
You are.
You guys, so so welcome. So I typically I'm gonna make a few announcements as well before we get into the content. As you all know, my book It Will Be God is out, and you guys are able to purchase it on Amazon or wherever you buy books. Please, please, please get it. This book is a prophetic decree. I've been telling people that when you read this book, you're not just reading a book, but you are making a declaration. And with this decree, simply declaring it will be God, this declaration is going to shift the trajectory of your entire life. Like when you start to just make this decree, it will be God, you're going to experience the powerful supernatural transformation, awesome jaw-dropping realities of God's goodness. Okay, let me greet you all. Okay, welcome from Tennessee. We got Mississippi. Blessings to all of you all. Okay, you already got it. Shout out to all of you all who have done reviews on the book. Y'all did y'all big one. But we'll get into this because this is going to make sense because as you all know, we are crossing over into the new year. And in the Jewish calendar, we are shifting into the new year, right? And for many people, we are ending the year. And so we are in a very significant time. And I believe, and I've been declaring this since 2020, that God is getting us back to the original intent in which he sent us into the earth. And when we begin to prophesy, decree a thing, it's going to be established. You're going to see exactly what you say. Welcome from Texas. God bless you. You're going to see exactly what you say. And so even just by making the decree, it will be God, you're declaring that you are trusting God in faith to do what only he can do. And so we're going to talk about that. But I also want to share some very prophetic moments that have happened for people that I've been a part of, things I've been experiencing that kind of make sense on this prophetic decree. The Lord started talking to me last night and he said, Sophia, don't just take each month as an ordinary month. All right. Don't just look at it like it's just September, the year about to come to an end. We in the last quarter. And so you just kind of get complacent and start just treating each month like a regular month. But I believe that each month carry weight and significance. Hey, Brandon, prophetically, the queen is good seeing you. Prophetically, each month carry prophetic promises. each day actually, because the Bible declares this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And so what we're doing is we are creating space. We are giving room for God to do what only he can do. And so he started talking to me last night. And I was just kind of straightening around my office, and I ran into a little notepad that I had took notes probably back in July. And I had wrote down some words, and I was really meditating on specifically God directing our path and God getting us back on the prophetic path that has been ordained. Oh my God. Welcome. Thank you for watching all the way from Scotland. God bless you. And so, and then I started hearing September to remember. And I thought, okay, I said that, a few years ago. I've seen that in quotes. I've heard people say September to remember, and it just kind of sound cute. And then the Lord reminded me on how supernatural September was for me. And how in September, towards the end of September, watch this, the close out of September, I get proposed to. And it was a supernatural engagement, guys. Watch this. Something that heaven has already declared, right? Because we know that there is an ancient path that have been ordained by God. As it is in heaven, so shall it be in your life. And so I get proposed to in September. And last night I was like, wait a minute. Wow. September is the month of my engagement. And I looked at it and I said, wow, September really is a month to remember. Watch this. And so I started to declare, I said, the people of God are going to remember significant things that's going to happen for them in the month of September. I want somebody to put down September to remember. There are some key moments that will be ordained by God, released into your life, that's going to happen unexpectedly for you. It's going to catch you off guard, by surprise, and it's going to shift the trajectory of your entire life. It's going to bring shock value to you, and you're going to say, I remember in September, this happened for me. My life changed. My ministry changed. This door opened for me. And so September is about to be a very supernatural month. But the Lord told me to declare this word. Read Psalm 17:5 consistently this month. Uphold my steps in your paths, that my footsteps may not slip. All right? We want to make sure that God uphold us, right, in his path, and that he order our steps so that everything that heaven has declared is released. And so whatever's been delayed, whatever's been held up, whatever has been in one direction, God is routing you, and you may not understand it all right now, my God in heaven. But in the days to come, it's going to make sense. September is going to be an overload of God's goodness, even in the midst of adversity, in the midst of challenges, in the midst of opposition. If you stay with God, get on track with God, walk in the ordained path that God have ordained for you, you're going to experience God's goodness in the month of September. And then he says, Psalm 119, verse 105, may his word be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. God is about to show you and give you clarity on where to go, how to do it, when to do it. You're not going to make careless mistakes. You're not going to get off track. You're going to be planted. And I'm telling you, you're going to experience supernatural moments in September. And this is so amazing because Let me share with you all. A young lady, I don't even know, but she commented on Facebook today, and she commented about the conference, and she said, that she needed the money. She said, Lord, make a way. She said, the Lord gonna have to make a way or something. And I saw it. And I immediately tagged one of my admins and I said, give her a free ticket. And I said to her, because it will be God. Watch this. Here it is. She just in faith said, Lord, make a way. And God sent me, right, who had the ability to be a blessing, to say, hey, I'm not just going to give you a regular ticket. I am going to bless you with a VIP ticket, and I am going to make sure that you have access to get in free of charge. What am I telling you? That this is the month that God is going to send people who have the ability to be a blessing to you, to help unlock what's next for you. Oh my God, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Why you grab that? Come on. Why you grab that? She said, God, make a way. God, make a way. And God had me see her comment, and God made a way by allowing me to give access and favor. God is going to use people to show you uncommon favor in this time. You're going to be granted access. You're not just going to get a regular ticket or a regular opportunity. Y'all gonna make me run on this live. Y'all ought to share this with your cousins and with your aunties and with anybody that's believing God. But God is going to have people who have the ability not just to give you something average, but they're going to give you something that's upgraded. I told y'all a few weeks ago, the season of the downgrade is over. Come on, people. That God is about to supernaturally upgrade you. The days of being small, the days of just settling, the days of just taking the back seat. No, there is an elevated place that God have waiting specifically for you. And I'm telling you, September will be a significant month of supernatural favor when you are on the right path with God. Vanessa Brown, can't wait to see you at the conference. I see that you got your ticket. All right. And so not only that, you guys, watch this. Faith is going to be activated, that many of you are going to move in faith and you're going to experience the hand of God breaking out for you. Because when she said these words, she said, God, you're going to have to make a way. Let me tell you, what she ultimately was declaring, that it will be God. It will be God. It was just simply, God, you're going to have to make a way. Okay, she put the responsibility on God. She didn't say, Prophetess Sophia, can you give me a free ticket? So can you help me out? I really want to get there. She said, God, you're going to have to make a way. So she put a demand on God, and God sent the answer. God is about to send answers to people who have put total trust and confidence that it got to be God. It has to be God. It has to be God. Here's another supernatural thing that began to happen. Like maybe last week, a week or so ago, I was getting my hair done, and I was running behind because the extra hair that I had, I threw away. Y'all, let me tell you, just follow me. I threw it away. I threw away brand new hair. I don't know. I just threw it away. So when I go to get my hair done, I asked my stylist, I said, you got the hair, right? He said, no. He said, I left it with you. I said, oh my God. I said, if for some reason I can kind of remember just going in this random spot in the house and grabbing this hair and throwing it away. I have no clue. God will mess up your logic, watch this, to make a way for something to happen. So I'm like frustrated, and I'm saying, now this done put me behind a few hours. And so he had another person who was coming to get her hair done. Normally, we get my hair done at my house. This particular day, we at his house. And so we running a little bit behind. The lady come in, and I said to her, just because I'm trying to, be comfortable, because like, yo, we behind now, and it's because of me, and I don't know what's going on. My logic messed up. I can't figure it out. And so I introduced myself, and she said, "Oh, I know you. I actually follow your ministry." She said, "I'm here because I saw how he did your hair, so that's how I'm here." And I said, "Wow, okay." So I then say, we still just kind of talking. She mentioned she followed me, and I said, "Well, what's your Instagram?" She gave me her Instagram, and I'm scrolling her Instagram, and I'm liking pictures, and I said, "It must be weird that I'm on your Instagram while you just sitting right here." I said, "I hate when people do me like that." She says, "No problem. I see that she has a luxury car service." And I said, "Wow, we're getting ready to host a conference in Texas, October 9th through the 11th. I said, "And we actually need a luxury car service. Check this out." I said, "I am going to have my admin reach out to you and your team so we can potentially connect, because we need the service. God will make divine connections." Watch this. Now, here it is, a divine moment that was set up and established for a connection. But we're not done. This is a great time to share this broadcast. Y'all, listen to this. And so I'm looking, and I see a young lady who I follow. She's a stylist. I love her work. And I said, "Wow." I said, "I see that Tiara, she be liking most of your pictures." And she said, "Oh, that's like my sister. She live out here in Texas now." I was like, "Wow, I love her." She said, "We was just talking about you the other day, and I asked Tiara, have you reached out to Sophia to see if you could style her for the conference?" Tiara says, "Oh, I didn't reach out because I think she have a stylist already. Just stay with me. This is going somewhere." And so I said, "No, I actually don't." I said, "She's amazing. I love Tiara." And so she says, "Well, do you mind if I FaceTime her?" She FaceTime Tiara. We're on FaceTime. She talking, I'm talking. And I said, "Wow." I said, this is amazing." She said, "I live here in Texas now." And I said, "Wow." I said, "Well, let's connect, because, I'm going to be needing some help. I got a conference coming up, blah, blah, blah." She said, "I actually had already had designs and looks in mind specifically for you." Catch this. That connection that had to happen was divine and supernatural, not just for the lady who was there, but also for her friend. Come here. It was God will highlight you. This is a season where even when you're not in the room, y'all, Lencia, will you please tell them to share this? When you're not in the room, your name, come on, will be highlighted. Your name will be mentioned. You don't have to give your business card out. You don't have to try to be in every room. When it's time for you to make a connection, God will set it up. He'll mess up logic. He'll reroute things. He'll cause things to shift, because there is a connection that must happen. And you don't have to try to figure out how you're going to do it, God, how you're going to make it happen. Some of you feel like that you have to slip your card in the room. Let me tell you something. There are some people that's speaking well of you when you ain't in the room. Maya, I can run. There's some people that are hey, I see my husband on here. I love you, babe. There are some people that will talk about you in the room positively, and God will highlight your name. And I said, Tiara, her name was highlighted. God brought her name in lights, and the Lord said September will be a supernatural month where your name is mentioned in rooms and you ain't even there. Doors are open and you didn't have nothing to do with it. Doors were open because these will be God ordained doors. And then the people that you are going to meet in this time, they are already prepared for your arrival. Y'all, It will be God. Y'all don't believe me yet. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe me. That's why you ain't sharing it. Come on, I need y'all to share this broadcast. I'm almost done. See, it will be God means this, YouTube. It will be God means that even when I'm not there, God, you got me. Even when my name, when I don't gotta slip a card, I don't have to rub an elbow, I don't gotta figure it out. If God said it, then it's so. There are some supernatural connections that are coming this month because September will be one that you will remember. Let me breathe. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Some of you're going to get uncommon phone calls just out the blue, just random. You're going to be like, here's another one. A few weeks ago, I'm getting ready to take off on my flight. Watch this. Watch this. Come here, y'all. I'm about to take off on my flight. And our flight was a little bit delayed. And I look over at my husband and I said, babe, this young lady dropped in my spirit. I have not talked to this young lady before. We talked maybe 3 or 4 years ago via social media in a DM. We haven't had any communication. I said, the Lord told me to call her and give her this prophetic word. And so I said, it's kind of late. And I said, the plane is a little delayed, so I'm going to call her. I inboxed her. I said, hey, can I have your number? I said, the Lord has given me a prophetic word for you, and I want to call you. So all them people that's prophesying to y'all on TikTok, in your inbox and stuff, that's not me, okay? I don't have an orphanage. I don't have that. And so I call her. She give me her number. I call her. I give her the word of the Lord. This young lady, she began to say, only God could have sent you to give me this word for such a time as this. Can I help some of you? God is going to cause your name to come to people, and they're going to prophesy to you. They're going to minister directly to you. I love you too, Chanel. Chanel, what a beautiful name. May God bless you. Come on here. And so they're going to reach out to you. You ain't got to try. Listen, you may be saying, well, how somebody gonna call me? They don't have my number. They don't have to. How somebody, God, how they gonna find me? Nobody knows me. Baby, when you know God. Y'all, Lord, thank you for this book. Thank you for this conference. Thank you for this revelation. I thank you that it's trademarked and I own the revelation. My God, I own the revelation, y'all. Wait, let me pause. I own the revelation. So when you see people say it will be God, I own the revelation. When God gave me that revelation, I had to trademark it because I knew this is not just a one-time event. This is not just a book. This is a decree. Michaela Burnley, are you here? Michaela, come here, y'all. YouTube. And me and my husband will be back on YouTube, y'all, in October, November, back with the podcast. We coming back. We've been on a good break because we've been resetting and we've been getting ourselves together. Some of you right now, while you listening to me, you may be saying, well, God, how you going to do it when nobody knows me? Or how you going to make that happen? How? Let me tell you something. God will put you on the mind of a person, and God will highlight you, and God will make a divine connection. When you're highlighted and when God puts you on the heart of somebody, they'll reach out to you. God know how to find you. He know exactly where you at. He know the season you in. He know what you going through. Come on, Tracy Ricks. He know what you dealing with. God is not blind. God sees. God is not man, nor is he human being. He does not lie. If God said it, then it's so. Come here, somebody. If God been making some prophetic promises to you, you need to stand on the decree that it will be God. It don't matter what it look like. See, here's the thing about the supernatural. The supernatural means that it can be God, and if God said it, so let it be. My husband, it was about 2 years ago, we was resting, and my husband said, babe, I just keep hearing, so let it be, so let it be. And I said, wow. I said, that's amazing. Not knowing that 2 years later that God will give the conference, it will be God, so let it be. Can I tell many of you, you're not just being invited, come here, to just come to a regular conference and no, you're being invited to sit in a decree, a declaration. For many of you, that's going to be the beginning of the year for you. And for some of you, that's how you getting ready to end the year. I believe that we're about to experience September, October, November, December, and it's going to catapult all the way into 2026 and 2027. And I believe this thing going to be like fire going into 2030. And you may not be able to see it right now. It may not make sense, but I'm telling you, it's getting ready to be a supernatural time. And as I get ready to close, watch this, Tia Smith. Tia Smith called me big sis. I love you. There you go. Thank you. You ain't hit me with the auntie. I appreciate you. But let me hit you with this. When Gabriel went to prophesy to Mary and tell Mary that she was going to give birth to the Son of Man, right? And all this gonna happen. Y'all gotta read it. Y'all gotta read it yourself. I believe Luke 1. Read it yourself. Gabriel gives this prophetic decree. And later on in the text, when she receives the word, it says that she went out to go meet Elizabeth, her relative. It said, but she went without haste. She went with haste, meaning she went at an excessive speed. She went at an excessive speed. Watch this. This is getting ready to be a time where you move at an excessive speed, that you respond to things, that you get in settings, you get in atmosphere. Listen, this is a time to bank on you. This is a time to sow into you. This is a time to believe for you. This is a time to sit in a revelation, an impartation that's going to set you up for it will be God, so let it be moments. Man. You getting ready? Look. I had no idea, y'all, that God was going. And listen, God to do things in your life in a short amount of time. It don't take him long. Watch this. It don't take him long. Some of you may be saying, "Well, I don't know how it's going to." Listen, you never have to worry about the how when you trust God. Come on, Pamela Hackett. You never have to worry about the how when you trust God. My God, God, I just thank you. I really do. You never have to worry about the how when you trust God. That young lady today that said, God make a way, God did, right? She didn't see it coming. God did. What are you saying? What are you saying, Sophia? September gonna be the month, so let it be. I love that. So let it be September. So let it be September. My God. So let it be September. So let it be. So I believe God. No. If you follow let me just say this. I follow my own prophetic pattern. Everything about what God had me to do is like I sit in it and it happened. And it came to pass. It will be God. God is about to find you and locate you and get to you what have been already declared. I just come on as the host right now. Watch this. Personally inviting you into a space. Y'all, we're about 36 days away. 36 days. I love you, Yvette. 36 days. I am inviting you to sit and take part in a revelation. Come here. Where your faith, just in faith, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We got phenomenal speakers, phenomenal worship, phenomenal activities. God said you're going to do service where you're going to have word, you're going to have worship, but you also going to create space for God-ordained supernatural moments. You're going to have a moment, you're going to do a live podcast showing your husband where a young lady, I think her name, Denise Cox, I think that's her name. She commented and tagged me in something, I don't know. Said something about just meeting me or being in the same room. I don't know, something. And I saw it and I commented and I said, if you come to the conference, I'm going to invite you on the stage because I want to interview you. I don't know her. Don't know much much about her. But guess what happened? Her faith, I'm gonna make sure that I put you guys how you could sign up for the conference on YouTube. I'll link it. Her faith, here you go, be there. Her faith. In my close for the third time, all right, for the third time. A young lady I had been talking to on social media for years. End up on my live one day, prayed for me when I was going through. She told me she had a book. I bought her a book. I seen that she had a miracle baby. I was all proud of her. Seen her at the conference, Holy Habitation, and I remembered exactly who she was. She said, can you pray for me? And I blessed her. Why? Why? Because when God, let me tell you something, you guys are not just followers. You guys are not just coming to an event like an underdog, like just because you in the pew, you ain't powerful. Oh no. You are coming and you're sitting in your necks. I want to invite you. First conference in Houston, Texas. Seats are very limited. Just show up. Aura, is it any way you can I pin your, let me see if I can pin, I can't pin your comment. Yeah, Aura, can you put the conference information on YouTube so I can pin your comment? I want y'all in the building. Listen, do it with haste. Excessive speed. Sometimes, here's what we do. We put books in the cart and we never check out. You can't afford to put your revelation in the cart. We'll sit it there. No. Go get your revelation. You deserve to be on the flight. You deserve that ticket. You deserve to be in the room. Because you're about to sit in your revelation. Will there be older prospects? Listen, I hope it be some older prospects. We're going to do a pop the balloon and find love and try to do a connection. And my husband and I, we paying for y'all date if y'all match. God moments. So let it be. If you said, I already got the book, go to the conference. Pull up. Go to the website, register. I want to see you. I want to meet you. I want to interact with you. I want to engage with you. Come on. I want to see you. I want to get to know you. Bring your spouse. We're going to be pulling up married couples that got so much wisdom. The Bentons, our coaches, our trainers. We're going to be talking about real stuff. You can ask me and my husband anything. We're going to be telling the truth. Supernatural love. Ministry and love. But I like move at an excessive speed. In my close, again, it will be God. Because it will be God. For the rest of the year, just be saying it. It will be God. Something gonna happen in your ministry and in your life. So get ready for September to be marked. You'll remember it. Click the notification, you guys. I'm going to be going live more. I'm going to be reading from the book. It's just, I don't know. Leading up to the conference, I want to see divine connections. I'm telling you, you have no idea. You have no idea that showing up can be a divine connection, and you connect with the answer you've been waiting for. And I think it was in, or can you go on YouTube and pin that? I mean, and put that put the conference so I could pin it. Let me say this. let me say this. I was at Dr. Connie Stewart, who would be one of my special guests at the conference. I was at a conference, right, in, I don't know what month, but a few months ago. June. And the Lord told me and my husband on that Sunday, go to church. Go to her church. Just go. You got to go back, boo, and listen to it. Said, just go to her church. Mind you, me and my husband have been talking about, okay, Lencia, okay, put it put it in the chat, and I'm going to pin your comment so they can know where to register. And the Lord told us to go to the service on that Sunday. We go to the service, but me and my husband have been talking about how, man, we just want to kind of eat right. We want to do better. We want to get our bodies right. And I remember saying, Lord, if you send me a trainer, I can do it. Baby, let me tell you something. We go to the conference and we run right into a trainer. Be fit. Be fit. Coach Chris and Coach Aquila. But we ran into Coach Aquila. And she had been following the ministry. And it was a divine connection. We exchanged information. And she said she felt led to help. They have been coaching and training us. We've been working out 6 days a week, eating right, meal planning, getting our whole life right. What am I telling you? A divine connection happened by way of obedience and getting to the conference. That's right. So what am I telling you? Your next season, it's not down the road. I prophesied that it's starting today. The moment you making the decision in faith, it will be God. Get ready for nothing but so let it be's. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, I want you to stand on. It will be God, so let it be. May God give you a peace that surpasses all understanding. May you step into a time of supernatural increase. That it will be undeniable the hand of God. Favor released upon you. May you, I'm telling you, you can get this book on Amazon right now. May you step into your name being highlighted. Supernatural phone calls that's going to go beyond just making your day. We are not just coming to an event. You are about to sit in a prophetic decree. So let it be. My God. I want you in the building. Y'all, I pray today blessed you. If this video blessed you, stirred your faith, Father, release the gift of faith over us. Thank you for what you're about to do in our life and our ministry. We declare that all your promises are truly yes and amen. It will be God, so let it be. I release that over you. Virtual options are not available at this moment, but I want to see you guys in the building. Go book your flight. Get your ticket. If you're in Houston, you just got to get your ticket and pull up. Seats are limited. I want to see you in the building. Get ready for a supernatural September to remember. May God bless you all. I love you all. And double shalom, as my coach say. Yes, if you're in Houston, you want to be in there. You want to be in the building. Come on. We have pinned the link, you guys, for the conference. The link is pinned. All right. I don't think they posted it on YouTube yet. Well, I'll go on YouTube and get it posted. I'm not sure. The comments are a little bit slow, but I'll post the YouTube so you guys in the comments. I'll post the conference so you guys have it. I love you guys. God bless you. Share this broadcast with somebody. Go register right now. Go get that book out the cart and check out. Go get your ticket. Check out. Listen, may you check out. Finish it. Don't just sit it there. Finish it. All right? Okay, Aura, I got you. Thank you. I love you guys. Good night. Well, not good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay.